power to recite. So therefore, everything that I am through him. It goes something like this. Why must you discriminate because the color of my face? The size of my stature and the history between our race. The slavery we escaped seems to still be in place, though many cannot see it because it's contained in a room with big blinds so the lights can't escape. The light is the truth. But what happens when the light is covered with over 400 years of proof? The kings and queens we were ruled lands in big groups, while today we rule corners with plans to buy groups. The chains in which they shackled us and often made us lose it can still be found today throughout this self-proclaimed music. How do we stop the cycle? Flip it around and use it. Educate yourself with the history that's much often excluded. You see, Malcolm talked about it while Martin walked about it, and somewhere along the lines we all just thought about it. Our thoughts were often crowded by supremacy and violence. They took our leaders away, and all hell broke the silence. We formed an alliance to show our defiance, but the Black Panther Party was broken down by science. COINTELPRO succeeded by dividing, conquering our race, and it left us all fighting, and 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 fighting for a dream that we could never achieve. So they bottled on the drugs to still make us believe that hope was the way out. We were hoping for a way out while they owned businesses, living lavish in a nice house. And even still today, our minds are filled with doubts as the drugs they bought in are still dividing us all out. Said it, baby wanna holler. How they proceeded to cloud. They put smoke in front of our eyes and it blinded the crowd. You see, Marvin depicted it all and the shouts are still loud, raining through inner cities and never missing a sound. Bob Marley said it was mental and some became judgmental. Some became forgetful and refused to attend to the thoughts of this freedom that we much often cling to. Instead, they accepted the lies and the nonsense they give you. How soon we forget that once we were kings too. Queens by our sides and our fields filled with crops new. And since they knew that all of this was true, they wanted to take away everything that we grew. They understood the potential of everything we achieved and tried to stop us from learning, expanding our minds to read. Afraid of the knowledge they knew would lead us to succeed, and then they filled it all up with loud facts and weed. Please, open your eyes to this thing called history, because the history is present and the future is a mystery.